Cool. Oh yeah, we're playing Easy RPG.
Important plug. I'll go.
Yes.
Me, hi.
Yes.
Hi there. My name is Brandon Crawford. I'm a producer here at Local 4 in downtown Detroit. And I work in the creative services department, which when people need creativity in a service, they come. That's what I do.
Nice.
My character is named Ferret. He's a thief-like character in that he's absolutely a thief. And he's a half goblin, half gnome, known as a noblin. And he's, well, if you don't already know about him, you will soon.
Me too. My turn. Me turn. My name is Michelle Oliver. I am on Local 4 show Live in the D. Yeah. D for Detroit. And I'm playing Annie. She is.
you got to hold it
Yeah,
up.
it's always holding up the mini. Oh my goodness.
So I'm
That's too funny.
playing Annie. She's this one, the tall one. And she is a half-elf bounty hunter. She's very athletic. And she's tall. You know, your typical butt-kicking woman.
Legs like
She
tree
gets
trunks.
things done.
If I remember from last episode.
Legs like tree trunks, and her arms are like more tree trunks.
Yeah.
A different tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a sapling. I feel
From
like
an
her
arm
legs should be
tree.
bigger than her
That's
arms.
quite.
But she's not like
That's
huge.
very
She's
small.
like Xena.
Yes.
All right.
More
Athletic.
Xena, less.
Brienne.
Yes.
More Xena, less Brienne. Also, now that I am talking, Crunchyroll! Boom. I don't know if it goes there. There we go. Look at it, and I got a manicure so you can see it with my pretty nails. This one's the cool one. Anyways, it's a $10.
Welcome to Nail
Nail
Hour.
Hours.
Here we go.
Hey, I like my pretty nails. I have to get them done for work. All right, Crunchyroll, $10. If you don't know what Crunchyroll is, it is not a restaurant, which some people thought. We love Crunchyrolls to eat, but you can eat your Crunchyrolls as you watch Crunchyroll because it is a video streaming website that allows you to watch anime. So anime fans out there, go after this. All you have to do is follow our Twitch channel, and for the vodcast that we will do after this, it lasts a week, so you have lots of time to enter. So even if you're watching this on a repeat, it lasts through August 2nd, so you can still enter to win. So follow us, but you can't just follow us. You also have to go in the link below. There's a contest section.
You gotta sign up.
Just do that.
Yeah.
Just enter your information so we can stalk you for the rest of your lives.
Yeah, we're not gonna like.
Just
but,
kidding.
but only us.
Just kidding.
We won't
Yeah.
sell it to anybody else.
Specifically me. I insisted on that.
Yeah.
We're joking.
Weird.
Just for legal reasons, we have to say we're joking
Yeah.
in that aspect.
But bone up on your anime so that you'll understand like 90% of the references that we use.
That we make.
And your long sleeves.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm your humble, charming, velvet-voiced Adonis of a DM. GM, my name is Jake. I don't work here. I just sneak in when they're not looking. And let's get things started. Last time, folks, you wicked witched an orc army.
Yeah, we did. We literally dropped a house.
I didn't
on
steal
them.
any of their shoes.
Right?
Oh.
Missed opportunity.
I was gonna say when you said you were a thief, I was like, what have you stolen thus far
You
in the
know,
campaign?
I've been sneaky.
You've tried to steal a lot of things,
Yeah.
and then you got caught cleaning.
I didn't say I was a good thief.
Fair enough. Good
Yep.
point.
And,
I usually get caught up in cleaning instead.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the best thief that you would ever want to steal from
It'd be
your
like
house.
if Monk, remember the USA show Monk,
Yeah.
Oh,
was
very
a
familiar.
thief. If he was a thief,
I like it.
he'd have a plan, and then he'd go into a room and he'd be like, "Oh, I need to rearrange this over here."
This won't do.
Yep.
All right, yeah, you guys were escaping. You went back with a time traveler who hijacked your keep, which turns out had a bit of juice in it for time traveling, and accompanied them while they assassinated a and leader of many united orc tribes. And unfortunately, you then had to deal with the fallout as they chased you across the lands. And over the course of the chase, you guys got swole and absolutely took out your pursuers.
With vengeance.
Oh, yeah.
With prejudice.
You are presently on the boat that you used to. Did that boat get crushed as well? No.
No, we're
The
the
Dandy
Lad
Lad
boat heading to Usterton.
The Dandy
Yeah,
Lad
have
was
not
fine.
gotten-
Small little boat, right? No, it's that's the same boat. Yeah,
Nope.
no, it's
Which
the
boat were
larger
we on?
boat.
No,
It's not
you-
the
you-
dragon.
Yeah, it's
Second
dragon.
boat.
It's the Dandy Lad.
Yeah.
It's
The
like the
Dandy
average.
Lad.
It's the mid-range boat of that place.
It's the one that Muscles McGee was like
Power boating.
power boating towards us. Yeah. The wheel broke off.
Yeah, oh yeah, it took a lot of damage, and then you guys fixed it, and now it's fine, but whatever.
Yeah, this is the new autonomous version.
I steer it with my mind. I just stick an
Yeah.
oar in the water in the back.
It's the autonomous version.
Yeah, you don't
Computer.
need no rudders. So you guys have made it onto the boat, and are you guys going to head for Usterton, which was where you were originally going to seek shelter?
I believe that was still the plan.
That's still the
Yeah.
plan. Or we could backtrack, hit up the Beetleborgs, and then go
Just-
to Usterton.
Can we just like drive by just to see what they look like?
Now, refresh my memory. What were the Beetleborgs?
Are you,
The
So
big
there
bag
was like two
Beetleborgs?
different ways we could get to Usterton. One way was via the river boats.
Oh,
Gator,
The big
which
bag
we took.
yeah, the big bag Beetleborgs, of course. Yes,
They were, what do we call? What did you actually
they're,
call
they're
them?
lug bugs.
Lug bugs.
the lug bugs?
But we liked
Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs.
Oh yeah.
Beetleborgs.
What is the plot of that show? Because I just rewatched. We were talking about it. I
Yeah.
rewatched the intro, and it was like they met a ghost who gave them beetle powers.
Yes.
Like they go into a haunted house or something. And it's not like Power Rangers where it's like a ghost is like, here, have.
Doesn't make
What do you want, Beetle? Yeah,
a
you're
lick of
Beetles.
sense.
You're Beetles now.
I mean,
Sweet.
yeah.
All right. Anyways.
I feel like our show is like Family Guy, but instead of like cutaway gags, we do cutaway references.
Just tangent and go off on
Nice.
tangents that have nothing
Except
to do
for
with
the
it.
fact that we're nothing like Family Guy.
We're not.
Yeah. All right.
Just in the fact that like we start and then we go away.
All right. Beetleborgs. No,
Anyways.
we're not going
Beetleborgs.
to check out the Beetleborgs.
No, we'll save them.
We're going to
for
go to
later.
Usterton.
Don't you really want to
Maybe
go
if,
to
you
the
know what? If we
mailbox?
have to time loop, if we screw something up, we have to time loop again. We'll just take
Yeah,
this
we
little
know
bottom
that
leave it
how this way works.
time. Yeah.
Hold up, though.
Yes.
I've been thinking about it. Probably need to see a doctor.
Yeah, you definitely need to see a
That's
doctor.
the thing. I don't trust. Well, I mean, I don't. Well.
Like
anyway.
the
gonna
whole
go to
side
where
of your
they
face
write.
looks like it's about ready to fall
Yeah.
off.
We're headed to the Adventures Monthly. Like that'll
That's
fix
pretty
you
cool,
up there.
but then again, so the thing I don't understand is, so we went in the past, right? And when we went in the past, now there's this crazy huge bounty on our heads, and if I can recall, a year ago there wasn't a crazy big bounty on our heads.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
true.
defo a new development.
Yeah, I was definitely hunting people for their bounties. I did not have a bounty on my head. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
but
think
your
you could.
face was on the picture.
I
got it
know,
right
now
here.
it is. I
we
don't
got the
like this
poster. I got it
because
right
this is bad for business. One of my people could capture me and then I lose the money. They pay them money for me and that's bad.
I wonder if Usterton happens to have a church.
I'm just gonna
or
assume
a
it's
spot
Adino's fault.
of Argand, a meeting place of Argand's followers. I could maybe ask around and see what the deal with that
Can I
is.
roll to see if Ferret would know if there's a thieves guild in Usterton? Because he has yet to get to visit a.
Roll and add your streetwise, and if you could roll and add your lore.
Add my lore.
We'll see if you
Am I
guys know.
11
loreful?
plus
I'm
3,
not too
14.
loreful. Oh, that number needs to change.
I-
All right, I'm just gonna look up here instead. Blam! It was gonna be good. 8.
You don't
It's
know,
gonna be-
and you are aware of the fact that there must be one there, but you haven't heard the deets on it.
Okay,
dudes.
I'll just
Can I roll to
flash it around.
Can I roll to see what I know about Usterton?
Sure.
What is it? Lore?
Yes.
16 total.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you've heard that there's a couple prominent churches there. There's
It's
kind
a
of in this
family.
world, there's big gods and little gods. And Argan's one of the big gods.
Oh.
He's
about
a major
Bagram?
player.
Bagram, inexplicably one of the big gods. He would normally be one of the little gods, but so many people use
like
axes
a
all over
cult.
the world.
He's like the cult, but the cult who follows what is that show? Transvestite from Transylvania. The
Rocky Horror Picture Show?
yes, a large cult following.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You guys at home can't hear it, but there's spooky ghosts around us here.
We're being haunted.
We're at work. Yeah.
All right. So there would be, like.
She seems to think that it's
Okay.
a large enough city that you can count on finding a church.
I say this all in my accent.
Cool.
Important.
Well, let's get to Usterton. We can get this thing figured out, right?
Yeah, we need to get you
meals.
fixed up because I'm sick of looking at you.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate you.
She has this giant bear cloak on, and it's a little long because it's a bear, and she's not that big. So she cuts off part of the bottom and gives you a bandana
Oh, that's cool.
A
I'm writing
bear
it down.
Dana?
Bear Dana.
Sweet.
to kind of help with the bleeding forehead.
That's a +2 awesomeness.
Interesting. I
Bear
like
Dana.
it. Yeah, you're now wearing a bear dana.
Okay, cool. Let's just make our way.
Oh, and as we head our way there, she's going to say, we might want to consider hiding our faces. I mean, we are on posters.
You've suggested this a lot. I already parted my hair. I don't know what more you want.
So you're covered.
I'm good.
And I chopped my hair off.
Parted on the
You
other
did.
side.
That's right.
I said that
yeah.
in the very beginning so I wouldn't confuse myself with myself. Although I don't know if on the things, if I have this haircut or if I have my long hair.
And I'm a wreck, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You've accidentally have a great
You
disguise.
basically
I'm
look like
awesome
the dead
this guy.
version of the guy on the poster. like your the zombie version.
No, it's all good. I'm my face is all kind of I maybe not even let's say, it was like a day ago. My nose was broken. I
That's
took
true.
a bolt to the head.
That's very true.
You lost a tooth.
Ooh. Has anybody looked
Self-inflicted.
at that Adventurers Monthly from the future that you guys had?
From the future.
Oh yeah, whip that out.
Yeah, let's look
Although
at
I
that
mean,
because we
why-
need to make ourselves not look like that.
All right. Well, I did.
Well,
Yeah.
the one from the future that you guys brought back with you
The original future.
now looks like that.
Like what we look like right now.
Yeah.
My.
Ferret parts
the
his hair back
bounty.
on the other side.
And it parts as well.
This
Weird.
is crazy.
So it's something we do
He puts his hand up
after
in the air.
now. No.
It doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
You guys,
But it
that
winks
means,
at you.
That means that whatever we do to get this big bounty on us is in the future from now, but in the past from here.
Are we gonna go back
Do you
in
guys
time
remember
again?
how much the bounty was before?
A lot.
It was a lot.
And I left my
Just
notes
quote,
in my
unquote,
desk, so I don't
lot.
remember. I don't have it with me.
Don't you have an assistant?
I wish.
You're kind of a big deal, Michelle.
It'd be nice. If you want to be my assistant and work for free,
Maybe a volunteer.
let me know.
I don't have that notebook anymore. That was before.
It's fine. Just imagine it still says what it was before. I believe it was
Smart.
100,000 gold.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a
What?
tremendous amount.
I'm
It
worth
is
that
now
every dollar.
150,000 gold pieces.
what do we keep doing? What about what we're saying right now makes that worse?
It was when you pulled it out like today and looked at it.
That's
Ferret's still
probably
just parting
from
his
the
hair
from the massive.
and like just putting his goggles
orcs
on, taking
that
them
we-
off.
Did anyone see our faces just a little bit ago? We did just kill an entire orc army
What do we got
and
here?
destroy a very
Okay.
expensive gambling boat that probably has good insurance
Do
and
it cause a
wants
rip
to-
in time?
Yeah, but I don't see.
We literally, as far as they know, caused a house
Oh,
to fall
uh,
into a boat, murdered a whole bunch of people, and then destroyed a very expensive gambling boat.
You would also know some of the people
Basically a
that you
casino.
guys dispatched during that were like famous in the mercenary community. Like White Fangs are no joke.
Okay.
Now you did it by way of not directly fighting them, but you nonetheless took out.
No, we
slam
totally
fang.
smoked that one.
Yeah.
nerd.
that's like-
That's true, you did.
yeah,
Yeah.
Slant Fane's
Smoked that
gone.
one nerd.
And the other guy's just so emotionally scarred that he
Yeah,
probably hung
you
up
broke
his-
him in a way
he
that
hung
can't
up
be
his-
fixed.
We mentally broke one and physically broke the other.
Hey, is there anything in there now about the Orc War and Bottoms Bay being destroyed?
I'm gonna flip through it, and it's gonna be like.
Mass murder is on the top.
All right, cool.
Mass
Cooking. Just got some recipes.
No, mass murder.
Oh, look it. Oh, you can use forks as a signal around your camp. That's kind of funny. Here we go. Oh.
Can I have those recipes when you're done with that?
Yeah, sure. Here. I'll
Yeah,
just-
it absolutely says at the top of a list of things like
Go for it.
mass
Get your
murder.
fork.
Yeah, fork stealing
Yeah.
is in there. In fact, yeah, it's like you see it appear as you look. You're like theft of fork, forkery.
Theft of a fork.
Forkery most foul. That's why I write the promos. Well, no, seriously though, there's nothing in there about. There's something on the cover there about mass murder. Did
All
you
right,
see
cool.
that?
I'm looking at it.
Flip to page 62.
Yeah, it's when you look at details about yourselves on the list, it's giving a warning about approaching you, and talking about people you're known to have slain. And there's a bunch of names on there you don't recognize, but then there's some you do, such as Boribus, Slanfey, and Dicer.
We ended up killing Borbus? I thought that big monster...
I mean, he totally.
Oh, we
got-
just pushed him in the future.
Yeah.
He disappeared.
They just assumed maybe.
So when he pops up 1.5 years in the future, then wonder if he's gonna...
I mean,
if we're gonna be dropped a
I was
little bit
just
for
a
that.
second ago. I was thinking. I was like, man, they're accusing us. Look at like all these like Jocko, killed Jocko. Steve, we killed Steve. And then I'm thinking about. I think we did kind of kill a lot of orcs.
We did. I mean, there was the. I can't even remember all
Fabulous
of it.
50s gang. There was the Groovy
the
gang.
groovy guys. We killed.
There was
Yeah.
the Burly
no,
Boy.
we just
a lot of times we just
Yeah,
knocked
but
them
those
out
names
and
aren't
left.
listed in here.
maybe because that's not their given names.
Oh, they're Christian.
And like his name was
names.
Steve. The fat Elvis guy
They're
was.
Argon names.
Yeah.
Under the light of
Oh.
Argand, you've been named.
Nice. I didn't. Oh, there was that one.
Anyway, okay, wait. So the question is: this thing? Are these things we're going to do, or things that we did?
Both.
Again, there's a vein in Ferret's forehead that is like, because he's like.
I'm
trying
gonna
to-
say both, considering when you pat your hair different, it changes in there.
Yep.
So the biggest thing we did, that they got our pictures of, happens still in the future from
We're
now.
gonna go back in time again, aren't we?
I don't think so, because every time we go back in time, we murder more people.
Right. But then again, so just to be clear, there's nothing in the magazine about the Orc War or
No.
Bombay or like.
And there used to be. There
So,
used to be a
you know,
whole
All right. Well,
hey,
series of
we
things on
saved
that.
the day. Let's go home.
And we became the bad guys.
I just want to punch Elric in the face.
Yeah, where is that guy? He turned into a bird, flew away.
He said he was going to Bottoms Bay to warn them.
Whatever. Let's do this.
Let's just go to Usterton and visit
Uh,
a post office.
you guys are headed to Usterton. Can somebody give me a roll and add your nature skill?
I will.
Do it up.
I hope you get a 1 so bad.
You're our nature person.
20. Now.
Ah!
Nat 20.
And then plus 5, because I am very
Oh.
nature friendly.
Yeah, you guys are going down, and then
And that's this flower, and that's this, and that.
and as you're naming
Oh my
flowers, you're going down the river, and like out of nowhere comes some plot, and you dodge it, and then you're in Usterton.
Can I
like
also
in the middle of Usterton, somehow we're just like.
can I grab some like
Do a
things
sweet
that'll
jump.
help stop his bleeding?
Yeah,
Some
I'll say
herbs.
you found some healing herbs, absolutely. And there's a bunch of guys named Herbert that are like, "We got you, bud," and they stitch your head.
Oh.
And then
Nice.
That's a good one.
You
Yeah.
need to know about the area of herbs.
you guys were pretty close to Usterton already, and you guys make the rest of the trip very easily.
Cool.
No consequence. You can recover 5 additional hit points.
Cool. That's a thing. 5 additional hit points.
I don't know how many hit points I have. I'm gonna
Actually, you know what?
take him at full
You
health.
guys ended a series of long combats. I'm going to just assume that for the next day, you guys had plenty of time to rest.
Let
Heal it
this
up.
be
You're topped
known. Let this be known. While we're traveling at nighttime,
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally using the sails as like a sheet, and I'm projecting movies the whole time.
Oh!
Rad.
Oh, that's so good.
totally rad.
I like traveling with
Inspiration
you,
for your next
Mr.
roll, my
Argan.
friend.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
There just like happens to
But
be
they
some
don't have
corn.
sound. You
below
got to
decks?
do all the mouth noises yourself.
Oh, Annie
Yeah,
has gotten
totally.
really into this and has taken up a couple characters.
I like to think like one of the nights when I'm doing it, like a couple other boats just like
Pull
lock
up,
on and
yeah,
just like
yeah.
just watch it and we're just having a good time.
Can
They
I
give
roll to
us
see if there's corn below deck and Kendall like inadvertently like hits it with heat and it pops and
Yes.
we realize we've invented popcorn?
Absolutely.
Can we do
Give
that?
me a roll.
13 plus what would I add there, huh?
Another one where I really wanted a 1.
Nature?
No, that's it. It was a solid 12 nature check. So you beat it, and you've invented
We've
popcorn.
invented popcorn.
Awesome.
Wait,
You
I'm
guys
gonna
are
roll
the
to see if
best people
somebody
to
else
travel
invented
with.
it. Nope.
No.
13 wins. You're the inventor of popcorn. It's delicious and it's
We
amazing.
should call this ferret corn. What do you guys think?
Very corn.
I mean, I'm fine with it. You're the inventor.
Yeah, I'm fine with it, I guess.
All
Hey, you
right.
know what? We'll pick up here. During this impromptu flotilla, do you guys go in between any boats and mingle with anybody?
I'm gonna make $1 with my ferret corn.
Roll and give me your barter, and I will tell you who's on the boats around you.
On one of the boats, there's this man named Roger,
Okay.
and I'm going to see if he'd like to purchase a jar of White Lightning Valdric moonshine.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, well,
I
while
could
you're
use
trying to
some
sell
Skrilla.
this very illegal, but most people love
And it goes
stuff
great with the ferret corn.
on Roger's boat, and you're selling to like Roger's kids and his wife the
Yeah.
ferret corn.
I can see him walking around. He's got the little like vendor.
Yeah, with the little.
He made it. He took like some boards
Like
from
a
the
cap
ship.
to the side ever so slightly.
Annie's like putting up signs on the outside of the boat of like ferret corn, a gold apiece.
And
So-
you're doing that, and as
Yeah.
you're laying a sign over the side, you see one of the boats that is tied to you, full of Usterton Rooster Knights. They're putting on their stuff, clicking the thing. You see the coxcomb helm, and they're like,
She
wiggle,
goes-
wiggle, wiggle.
Oh.
Hello, boys. Would you like some of our ferret corn or ferret corn? And she realizes she probably shouldn't say
Yeah,
it.
right. And I'm looking around. I'm just like,
Well, ferret corn.
fuzz.
It's
yeah.
there's one that's more
I could-
ferrety than the
I
other.
guess the guy's just like pouring it off.
Yeah, the guy goes, one of them goes like, "Fat con? Yeah, I'd love some ferret con."
All right.
Guy
man.
climbs up, and what he does is puts his gigantic pole, and they have these pole axes, and at the end is like a giant rooster foot, basically, but it's made of steel.
There you go. That's well.
Climbs up,
Oh, he climbs.
gigantic feather-like cape, and yeah, he walks up to you guys. You also notice that they have like the visor on their helmet, if it were to come down, would look like a ridiculous beak. They are way too into this.
I love it.
Theme. Anyway, yeah, he goes to buy it from you.
Cool.
How much for your fat con?
It's
there,
a
young
gold,
man?
a gold for a thing. I think that's a fair price. Don't you think? Daniel? Gold for a box of it.
And he does one of these at
It's
you.
like movie theater prices.
Ooh. Thank you.
1 gold hoopajou.
That's a ferret, of course, bites it.
Dents
Check,
just
make
the
sure,
right
yeah,
amount.
Make sure it's good. Okay, here you go. Some ferret corn and some sample, an extra one to give to your men
And he goes,
for their
and he
hard
goes-
work.
He's like, thanks, great. Takes it back to his guys. I'm just gonna roll real quick. The fastest
love the chicken
perception.
neck.
Hey, as he's eating it, he stops and goes like, you just see one nostril go.
That little pair of binoculars comes out, just like looking.
You see him turn his head and like twitch it a little bit, and then he spins around and he sets the con on the railing. Goes like,
What did he roll? Oh,
Then
a
ag-
nat 20.
then
Yeah.
again, with a single corn, maybe I'll stay, watch the moving pictures. I'm walking up.
Sure.
Yeah,
Have a seat.
I'm on the other boat. I'm hanging out with Roger.
Looking around. You all, where did you say you're coming from?
Wait, so how are you? If you're on the other boat, do you have like your wand just like set up like a projector and it's just going?
Oh, I mean,
it's just set to project.
It's just
Stars
like,
end.
just doing it.
She says.
Stars End. Heading in the wrong direction there.
Why did you tell him
Stars End's up northways.
I know we came from there.
Boy, oh boy.
Ah, you're headed northways now. You're returning home then. I take it.
Yeah.
What was your business down south?
That is that is an inappropriate question to ask a person of my age, and I'd appreciate you minding your own business.
And you, my dear? Suppose you think it's inappropriate as well.
We actually stopped by Biffin.
Biffin? That's a titch east of here. What business brought you to Biffin?
The mushrooms.
Ah, mushroom farmers.
Yep.
Very
We're trying a
interesting.
new truffle popcorn. Truffle ferret corn.
And if you don't mind me asking, now this is a bit of my business. Where are you headed now?
Like we said, Stars End.
Oh, you're headed back to Stars End. You won't be headed to Usterton then.
Well, we go past Usterton
Can
and
I ask-
then to Stars End. Why are you so curious on where we're going?
I just got a suspicion with my natty 20. And yeah, Natalie 20 comes over the deck. You got a problem there, boss? No, just talking to these ladies and gentlemen here.
Hey there, Miss Natalie. Would you like some ferret corn?
Fat corn, she says. I'll have a fat corn.
That'll be 1 gold.
Licks.
Hey, all right, this is good. Kink. All right.
And let's see, if I get in a second 20, this is going to be fascinating. Nope. She goes, John, come on back to the bar. And he's like, wow, I'll be keeping an eye out for you if you should happen to stay in Usterton for some time.
We're just always passing through, trying to make ferret corn a big thing.
I imagine. And he comes
There you
climbing over the deck of the ship again, gives you one last look, and he goes back down. So yeah, you guys had a wonderful night.
Wait, Ferret has a notion. Sorry, real quick. He takes a handful of the unpopped corn and just like throws it over the edge onto the boat with all the roosters.
Yeah, they all go for it, and the biggest one shoves the others out of the way, and then goes pick down. Is like, what are you, idiots? Come on.
I climb back up on. By the way, I was hanging out with Roger, and I managed to.
Did you sell it?
I did manage to sell. What can I get? What is the worth of 1 jar of moonshine?
Everybody hand this man your D100.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Give him a roll. Oh yeah, get
D100.
yours in there.
D1 hundo roll.
Blah 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 blah. Oh nice.
Dude, we should have.
You should. Maybe you should cut it.
180.
180 sounds good to me.
See,
And how much do I make selling ferret corn? That's the other.
2 gold pieces.
But I sold it to all the.
Okay, yeah. Let's do a D12 on this one. 3 gold pieces.
Son of.
I climb back up on our boat.
We should
and,
really consider adding that truffle.
I walk over and I'm like, I heard you guys talking about soldiers. You guys are like the worst liars, y'all.
By the way, the biggest one of them. Somebody roll me perception. Any one person from the group.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
Yeah, because you were like halfway concentrating on keeping the spell going too.
Totally.
You noticed it was a Komodan,
A commode.
the big lizard guys.
yeah,
And he was
yeah.
like, "What are you idiots doing? Come on, we got a job to do." And he is like, he looks stuffed into this armor. He is jacked.
So he's
Nice.
oh my gosh, it's like
A Komodan.
T-Rexes are like
Chickens.
chickens in the future.
Sort of,
And
yeah.
now it's a rooster.
He does not
It
look
has
like,
a
if he were to
Komodo
try to
dragon in it.
slide, he's got like a snoot, and if he were to try to slide his visor down, it would not work.
Yeah.
I like that.
What's
Anyway,
a
that
Komodan
happened.
for the people at home?
Yeah.
Giant, imagine the, in Star Trek when Captain Kirk fights that giant rubber-suited monster, it's that.
It's
They're
like our-
lizard men.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, you could,
It's obscure.
lizard
They're lizard
person.
men. They're
A
also
lizard
giant
person.
and very good-natured.
And their saliva is dangerous, so don't
Yeah, they're
be
disgusting.
kissing them
Like a Komodo dragon.
unless you're
I
also a
get it.
Komodo dragon.
Cool. And we still head to Usterton, first of all. Second of all, well, we gotta figure out what the deal with the Dino, y'all.
Yeah.
A Dino.
Yeah. There's a lot of mysteries to be solved. I think we go to Usterton and set up, figure out, use that to strike out and solve mysteries.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Mysteries.
To Usterton.
The
He goes on
town
the front
of
like that.
Usterton.
I assume Annie's powering this for the most part.
Just
Oh,
in the
sail
like
powered.
out the back.
Oh, it's sail powered.
Yeah.
Just helping move sails and stuff.
Yeah.
I like it.
The town of Usterton appears to you guys in the early morning. You guys go into the port, and this town, it's, if you imagine a series of docks held together and surrounded on their farthest exterior by a couple tall buildings, that is what Usterton is. It's almost like Venice if Venice didn't give a F about tourists. It's built around delta that comes from the water. It's obviously comes from the river. They grow a lot of rice. They do other things that you do on the water. I'm not a water guy, but I did play
A lot
Morrowind.
of fishing.
Yeah,
Nice.
they do. Yeah, they do a lot of fishing. But
Boy, do you guys smell that?
Inexplicably, they have chosen the rooster as their symbol.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And you guys know that, or are told that to get around town, you rent canoes, gondolas.
Canoestertons?
Yeah, that's what they call them, is canoestertons. And they're trying to get into tourism now, despite the smell. Oh, I'm gonna edit that out. Sorry, audio person. But
Kenny.
Kenny. But they're trying to get into tourism now, so they're like, come take an Usterton canoesterton.
Take a Canoesterton tour through
That's funny.
Usterton.
Makes me laugh every time I hear that.
5 gold for a canoesterton, or 1 gold apiece for stilts.
Do you?
I
stilts?
offer barter to the nearest Canoesterton driver of 3 cans of ferret corn.
Oh, no roll necessary. He's like, done.
Good, nice. Hey,
there
that's
a lot of
bartering.
components in this?
Yeah,
area?
you realize this guy that's bartering with you is a Komodan as well. Gigantic lizard person. This one's a little skinnier than the other dude, but as soon as you offer him food instead of gold, he like cuts you off, shoves you in the face, and takes it. He's like, done.
Okay, he likes his food. Hungry guy. Tell your friends.
So
Hey, Jerry. Y'all. This guy gave me looked like popcorn for a canoe ride. Yeah?
What's popcorn?
It's corn that looks like it's been popped.
Wait a minute. I don't know if you knew this, but I invented that, and it's not. It's called ferret corn.
Oh, ferret corn.
Ferret.
This guy
corn
gave me
because-
corn made out of ferrets.
Well, no, it's corn. It's made of corn.
So, some other Komodan leans over, like towers over and leans over. What are you guys doing? You got ferrets for sale? What
Are there
talking?
ferrets in this
We
world?
doing ferret talk?
Ferret talk. Ooh, I like that.
And
Should
like
be
a
like this
crowd.
radio
Like
show.
if
Welcome
you've
to
ever
Ferret
been in a
Talk.
country where if you give a coin to a beggar, a bunch come around. Yeah, that
Oh,
starts
okay.
happening, and now you're like, it's getting like a little
I do the thing with a
claustrophobic.
handful of corn again, and I chuck it. Like
They're violently shoving
Yeah.
each other's side, and it's like, look, get out of A small riot happens, but you get the sense that this is pretty
All right.
common over anything.
yeah. All right. Well, let's ride.
do it.
Let's ride this thing to where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are we going?
The nearest inn. I don't know what. You know.
Where do they generally post bounty boards?
There are bounty boards posted at inns, outside any guardhouse, outside of a court if they have a separate one. Usually, strangely, outside of churches as well. Because a lot of paladins and clerics come through, and sometimes even people of your nature, the Arclights.
Yes.
Or would you rather go to? Do you want to go see Mr. Arkin first? Maybe a doctor of some sort for you. I mean, you are a cleric, but maybe someone who can stop your bleeding.
Street doctor. No.
Is there like a tourist center where we can pick up a map
Oh, welcome center.
Get some
There's
information.
absolutely a welcome
like-
center.
All right.
Yeah, there's totally a welcome center, and I feel like I could totally get patched up at a temple.
Yeah.
Totally.
Can the woman who's helping us behind the counter of the welcome center be named Siri?
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
And you walk up, there's an elf there, and she goes, "Hello, how can I help you?"
Hi. Let's see the name tag.
I'd like you to call me.
Siri.
No.
Hi, Siri.
My name.
My name is Ferret.
She goes, "What?" You hear like a beep, and she goes, "Excuse me."
What was that? What was that noise? That was weird. Do you have? Can you route me to the nearest doctor where my friend here can seek medical help by way of the post office?
And she goes, "Searching for best route. Searching a long route.
Recalculating.
Right here. Right here." And she holds out a thing and shows you. Yeah, you guys are about 3 river turns away from about 3 blocks from
Okay.
post office, and 2 blocks after that, Church of Argand.
Cool.
Let's do that.
All right.
Tell me, what would a Church of Argand look like? What awesome shape would it be? A sun, a gigantic tower that looks like a candle,
I like to think of it. They'd be domed.
domed?
They'd be domed.
Okay.
Like a planetarium.
It's yeah. Well, it's less about what's going on the outside, more so what's going on the inside.
Okay. I'm hearing disco ball.
Yeah, essentially, lots of mirrors.
Oh, really?
prisms,
I love
things
it.
like that.
Okay, well, this is for sure such a traditional Argand dome, and it's almost a sphere. Like, it comes down with the curve. It's not at the apex of the curve in the ground. No, almost a complete sphere. And there are also 8 pillars around supporting it. And yeah, you see the entrance, which is shaped like a door because they're not gaudy.
It's shaped like a door. Heard.
Yeah, and you may absolutely enter, but first you are stopping at the post office to mail yourself a thing.
I'm writing down what I'm gonna send.
I
Then
can't wait for this.
On the post office, is there a bounty board?
Yep.
She puts up the hood of her bear cloak
Okay.
and takes a gander at that here board. Are we on it?
You sure are on that board.
What does it say?
It looks exactly like you guys did when you first saw yourselves in the wanted poster in the future. Like when you arrived back here is what you guys look like. You don't look like you currently do.
Okay.
Do you go inside and give that?
yeah, Ferret casts Obscure on himself to change his appearance so that he doesn't look anything like the. Maybe you know what? He just turns himself fully green, goes the whole way,
Okay.
all the way green. Okay.
That was the audience.
Don't
gasping.
pay any attention to this.
All right.
you look
So
awful.
you go in, and there's a gigantic lizard woman with glasses down on her nose. She looks exactly like all the other lizards, except she's a little more muscular. She's got lipstick unnecessarily put on, non-lips. Her glasses are down, and she's wearing a blonde wig. Hello.
Hi, my name is Fozzie. Hi, my name is Fozzie, and I would like to mail these 2 packages and a letter.
Are you doing some mailing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need 2 gold coins and then also a gold coin.
That's 3. Here you go. Pling, pling, pling. Wow, that was
I
cool.
swallow that, but that's not your charge. That is
You'll
my
get-
burden to bear.
Say, you'll get paid in a couple days. All right. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
This is what I'm mailing, and I don't know if I want to have you. I don't know if I should say that out loud or if I should keep it secret. But it's 2 packages and a letter.
What is this last one?
No, my writing's bad. I'm
No,
sending.
I understand the words about the. Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm,
If you're gonna do that, you need to correctly right now tell me what your passphrase was in the future, and if you can get it from memory, I will be.
the passphrase was Argand rocks.
Argand rocks.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
So the note says, Ferret, Argand rocks.
Mhm.
Whatever you do, don't buy the 5-finger discount kit from the stand in Cobblestone.
Can I just tell you? Both words wrong.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It's Bagram Rocks. No, Bagram rules.
Yep.
All right. Well, he's gonna be really confused. I'm gonna be really confused when I read this note.
Someone
You're
is
gonna,
trying
like,
to
you
trick me
become
into
just
not
cra-
buying this.
Yeah,
It must
there's
be
no way
extra
this
good.
is me.
You go crazy
but
paranoid.
I'll give you a chance to roll and see if you remember it.
Right before I'm like handing it to her.
Yeah.
Why did I know it?
Why
Did I know
I
it?
know.
The instant he said it, I was just like, you didn't even get it. You can get your own passphrase.
6.
It's such a sweet note that you've written here that I really want it to be a plot point. We're going to say this is in the air, but as of now, there's no way.
Maybe I'll recognize my own handwriting. You don't know.
That could be.
Yeah.
Leave it up to the viewers.
You know what? Yes.
You leave it up
Yes.
to you viewers.
You guys, you people.
My dude Kenny, could you type this to the viewers and have them decide if he does indeed follow the instructions?
Again, thank you, Kenny.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Ken
So wait,
Kenny
he's
is
typing
man
all
behind
3 of the things that
camera.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the first 2 things are just packages. Those are just going
Yeah,
to
I
their
mean, those are gonna
respective
go no
thing.
matter what,
And then the
but-
letter, the third thing, the letter, I'm sending to myself where I know I would have been.
Yeah, it's mostly.
at
I
this
guess
time.
it's just the last line that's really important because
Yeah.
that's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. On a
Okay.
related note, can I get an amen that you saw me roll this?
Yeah.
This is not a made-up thing. So you had an advantage. I've been giving you guys like a small bonus for every, well, a significant, a +5 bonus if you want to know the mental math, for every roll of whether or not you're detected by somebody who happens to spot you from a distance and would be interested in local ne'er-do-wells. In this case, you hear a familiar click, 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 click behind you. And you see, do you turn around when you hear this click, click, click? Or do you want to roll and see if you can remember where you know that multiple clicking sound from?
I don't. Firmly don't. Critically don't.
critical no.
Yeah, you kind of do like a tapping shuffle because you think someone like chicka 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 chicka.
Oh,
And you
it's
go,
dancing.
Oh, she's dancing.
and you're staring at a multi-shot crossbow held by a guy in a long burgundy cloak, and behind him a guy goes, "You know, I'm not really much of a bounty hunter, but when you have a layup like this," and you are making right now, despite your short haircut, the same surprised-looking face as the poster directly behind you.
Not me.
Am I here? Am I not here?
I imagine you're still on the gondola, unless
Yes,
you said
I am
otherwise.
still on the
Okay, yeah,
gondola.
you're on
Am
the
I
gondola.
like so?
Totally
I've
on the gondola.
They're on the docks.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine I've concluded my business and I'm like walking out the doors. as this
Yeah,
happens? Okay.
you're walking out the door.
I'm like, my athletic. pose.
Okay.
The
Thank you.
athletic pose.
I love.
This is the man
This-
from
Mickey.
yeah. This is that
Yeah,
guy.
this
Can't
is
remember
the.
his name.
But at this
So
point,
he doesn't know who we are.
at
He's
this
never met
point-
us before.
yeah,
Yeah.
at this point he wouldn't, because I don't remember when that happened on the timeline. But we're only
Oh,
a couple
long after
days.
this.
Yeah, it's long after this. Okay.
She's like, she goes, well, this is kind of fitting, because we murdered him in the future.
Well, I could see he has the crossbow bolt.
He appears to be unarmed, but his henchman is aiming that thing.
Oh, his henchman's aiming the crossbow. I like this
Is this the
picture.
henchman, the-
right after
He's the guy
cigar
that.
smoker?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
okay.
that guy.
right after like this happens, you know, she's like, "Huh," and you see the picture of her, and I'm gonna try to keep cool, and it was just like, maybe this isn't what's gonna happen. Ferret walks out of the post office and he goes, "Huh," it's the same thing, and then I'm just like, oh, and that's my like pictures. I'm just like, oh.
We just match the poster
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
You kind of like slowly walk up to me, and I'm like, throw the corn.
Oh, as soon as you're out. So right now, as soon as you exit the
They just
post
see me,
office,
right? 'Cause I have a plan for how
soon-
he's going to try and talk her way out of this.
we're gonna call this the gondola for now.
Okay, sounds good. Want some K pieces?
I would love that, actually. Thank you very much.
Oh, give me those.
My personality is
Gimme,
2, so I'm
I'll just
decent at
pour 'em out.
There we
convincing
go.
people.
As soon as you exit out, he pulls out an appropriately sized hand crossbow to
Wait.
train on you.
Oh yeah, because you're in the.
The other guy, the Pacino guy.
He
Yes.
still has his obscure on.
His obscure?
Yeah, he put the obscure.
Oh, yeah,
his
that's the-
active camo on.
I made
his
myself
face.
all the way green, but and part of my hair on the other side.
That's absolutely true. I think, nonetheless, though, the guy pulls out a hand crossbow. Unless you can give me a great roll for a bluff check.
Whoa, whoa! You got the wrong guy here, Chief.
So give me persuasion.
I don't look
should
anything
say.
like that guy. Look how handsome he is.
I go, what are you, racist?
Oh, no, it's
snap.
that's a 3.
No, yeah, you're doing the exact same
It's,
face you're doing in the
plus 3.
poster.
So that's a 6.
And in fact, you're so surprised, you drop down and your obscure makes you look like you're backed by, instead of the doorway, a poster. And when you do the, yes, it's the exact poster thing.
It's because I got a brother just looks just like me. That's
Yeah,
him in the
it's-
poster.
that's my-
And we're in a
That's my
club.
twin.
We're in a twins club where twins are bad guys, and
Yeah,
we don't like it.
literally have evil twins.
Yep.
Anyway, it says dead or alive, so I think this is the part where we normally give you that option.
How close are they?
They're 2 squares away.
They haven't seen. Well, have they seen me?
No.
Okay. Wait. So our Usterton. Is it? Are we giving a tour right now? Or no?
You guys have rented a gondola for the day.
For
So
the
we
day.
have,
So
like,
we're
a
here.
Here's the edge of the dock.
Okay.
Which doesn't make sense. You would be closer because you dropped your friends off. So you're there.
Okay. Let's see here. I assume like are we making a scene? Is there tons of people like gathering?
Nobody
or,
seems to have noticed
But
yet.
there's still stuff going on. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna step off the boat, try to play it off cool, approach these gentlemen, and blind them with the good word.
Yes. Thank you.
Blind them with the good word.
All right.
I'm gonna walk up and just be like, "Gentlemen, what's the problem?" And they're gonna look at me, and my face is just gonna be like, "Beep."
Give me a roll, and
Blind
bear in
them
mind
with
you
my
have
face.
advantage from your movie night.
Yeah, totally.
Solar flare.
Oh, I'm gonna use it.
That does
roll.
not count.
That's a bunk roll. All right, here we go. Same friggin' roll.
What are the
Dang
odds?
it. 5%.
Yeah.
3.
Twice in a row, though?
You go to do that. You have a surprise round, however. So you walk up to them and you go, "Psst." You do your
Yeah,
thing.
Just
my
like
thing.
little spark shoot
And they look at each other and they go, "You think we're gonna fall for something like that ever in our lives?"
I laugh because I know that they will. By the way,
No, I wouldn't. But
And now you guys all have an opportunity to attack first, if you want.
we should split. You should make us throw some corn. Throw some corn.
are there owl guard around?
the
What are they called?
Ooster.
Usterton.
Yes, there
Mostly
are.
the
That's because that's a
commodants.
Yeah.
9. Yes.
Out comes the corn, and I go, Shazam! And I throw a handful of corn.
Okay.
Or no, maybe I go,
Roll me luck to see if they're commodans or not. Higher than 10, they're commodans.
Okay.
That is not a D20. Is that a D20?
Yeah.
It is, but it's a 5.
No.
They're not commodans.
I spent all my good rolls last game.
Dang it.
So we've.
So, a bunch of corn hits the guy in the face, and a couple of rooster guards
Nothing is working here.
just look at him and he goes, "Boss, can I perforate? Yeah, perforate him." And he goes, "You need to get like a speech talking class." Anyway, yes, please.
Kid,
Whoa, King Tim.
we choose last.
So this is what happens. I swear this never happens. And you
What
guys
is with the
have your
rolls
turn.
this game?
It's
all your
amazing.
I don't know,
corners
I
are
kinda
red.
like
hold
it
on,
the
hold on.
hunter.
You think?
There's
hold
a
up.
tiny piece of popcorn preventing the trigger from going all the way
Yeah.
back.
There we go. Nice.
It looks up.
Popcorn's got your back. All right, hold up.
Son of a.
You got a plan?
Can I try something?
Run.
Run, run.
You run, I'll distract them with my charm.
All right, cool.
No.
You don't know who you're messing with. I am the great Ferretini, and I know everything there is about you. Your name is Tim, but you wish to be king of your hometown, and you're planning a coup against the Merchants
In
Guild.
a flash, he goes, "You shut your mouth about that."
And you have an assistant named Mickey, and he's completely useless. He's constantly messing up.
Yeah, he goes like, he goes, "You shut your mouth." And he shoves gold in your mouth. He goes, shut up, shut up.
Tink, 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 tink. Thank you. If I keep talking, will you put more gold in my mouth?
I'm deciding if I should kill you or not.
If
Right
you,
now.
That is
how-
just the beginning of my powers.
I promise we won't tell Leshevsky anything.
See?
I actually soiled
As
myself.
they're chatting, who's the guy that is holding the crossbow, the actual person with the weapon? All right, I'm gonna break off the tip of the bolt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna-
There's like 8.
Well,
But
I'm
you
going
take
to
off one.
break off 2 and stab them each with it because I believe they have poison that makes them get knocked out. If it's like the crossbow they had before.
Okay.
Don't mind what my assistant is doing to your
Roll
friend.
for it. I need 2 rolls. First one
Wait, you're
has to
stabbing
be
both
above a
these
10.
people?
I basically go to knock them out.
First one has to be above a 10. Did you roll already?
I rolled already, and it was a 20.
A nat 20?
Nat 20.
Yeah.
That's the first roll. Do you want me to roll again?
No, you just grab that end of the thing as he's going and shove it into him, and he goes, "Ah, nuts," and falls and slumps over as you're getting force-fed gold and told to shut your mouth.
How much gold did I get?
You got 7 gold,
I'll take it.
Nice.
and of that, do you have a D8?
Do I have a D8? Of
Yeah.
course I have a D8.
Thank
Where did all your dice go?
I just put them all there. 6 of them
Oh.
were swallowed.
I'll get that later.
You will receive the other 6 within 24 hours.
Need some fiber. Be good.
While that's happening, there's a slight vibration on the dock. It's like, what you're currently dealing with is you're getting your shirt shaken and gold shoved in your mouth. You just knocked out the other guy who slumped over, and then you hear, "Now, what's all this disturbance?"
No.
A bit of Pepsi, if you don't mind.
She's back. I'm so happy right now.
Have I managed to stab him with the...
Yeah, the guy's done.
No, the other guy. I want to stab
Oh, you wanted to stab Tim as well, the Al Pacino sound
the
like.
Al Pacino one.
Yeah. I'm going to say he looks over and goes, "What?" And then you stab him because he got a nat 20. And then
Kenny,
Doris walks up and
Is
sees her
is
2
Doris
henchies.
in the chat, Kenny?
Doris is represented by 4 green.
Sitting on a bundle of spiders.
I don't see Doris.
Oh, all the weeks for Doris to miss. I hope she's here in spirit,
Yeah.
because her character is back.
And Doris is like, "Have you guys seen the new weasel corn stand that popped up quite recently
Weasel corn.
on the other
That's a
end
great
of
name. Who
town?"
took it?
Wait, why are my henchmen on the ground?
We discovered that they were plotting against you. They were conspiring. And we are big fans of the Merchants Guild and Reaper's Hold.
What?
And wanted to protect your interests.
It wouldn't have anything to do with those wanted posters behind you, would it?
We don't look anything like those people. I'm frankly insulted. That man is much more handsome than I am.
No, we are loyal people undercover trying to root out a schism in the Merchants Guild.
Well, perhaps you should
We
be
work for
on
Fremont. We're priests of Fremont.
your way. And she steps aside.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Bye.
Do we wait? Do
No,
we
we're going back on the gondola.
on the boat? On the boat.
As soon as you get on the gondola, there's a flicker in her eyes, and you see her go, "Oh gods, my men have been assaulted." and in your pocket you feel something warm, like hot, and like vibrating. And
The ghosts are back.
where do you keep the magazine?
The magazine.
Is it like rolled up back pocket, Back to the
Yeah,
Future
let's do
style?
back pocket.
That's where the warm vibrating is coming from. And when you whip it out, yeah, you see like the numbers on the back. They're going winding up really fast.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
That was another natty 20, by the way,
Yeah,
for
this guy's on
perception.
fire. That's like number 4.
I know.
Number 4. All right, let's leave.
Did you hear what she said about salted? I bet if I put salt on this corn, it would be even better.
Happy.
You see, by the way, as you guys are, I assume, hauling with the gondola,
Yeah.
you see Weasel Corn Incorporated in a still wet paint sign with a giant commode sitting behind it
They are eating it.
with,
They're
with a weasel
selling
hat
it.
on, and clearly half of their Rooster Guard armor has been repurposed to be
The uniform.
the weasel uniform.
You know, those rooster guards were so deadly and also savvy businessmen.
I didn't know.
That's what they call Brandon.
Oh.
That was nice. I like it. Okay.
And scene.
All right, so
All right,
you're
cool.
hauling
Later,
towards,
guys. You're not gonna get much better than that.
Nope.
All right.
you're hauling towards the Church of Argand, and I'm just
Cool.
gonna say, in a couple of tiny boats, because I didn't think this was gonna be an action episode, but a couple of Nat 20s have changed that. Behind you, 2 small rowboats splash into the water, and as
not be
the
white
fronts are painted yellow, like the nose part is painted yellow,
Okay.
and there's a small paddle wheel in the back, but they get cranked so fast that they actually spray up a large thing of water,
Rooster tail.
like a rooster tail.
Oh man.
And the people in the boat are going, woo, woo, woo. And that's where we're gonna take a 5-minute break.
Oh snap.
I really didn't think this was gonna be an action.
You can win a Crunchyroll gift card.
That was awesome.
That was
10
amazing.
Thank you. A $10 Crunchyroll gift card if you follow us, and if you follow the link below. That's me marking down there. Down there. There should be a contest section. Click on the link in there. You have to follow us on Twitch and follow the link below. Give us all your information so we can contact you.
I mean,
and
not
you can
all your
win
information.
this. Yeah, not all your information. We don't need no social security card or anything like that. Just like how to contact you. And you can win this. If you don't know what Crunchyroll is, it is a movie, not a movie, an anime streaming website. Some movies, I guess anime movies would count in that, but yeah, that's what it is.
Check out
Help
games
you?
like movies like Akira and also Dragon Ball Z.
We don't know if these are actually on there.
This guy's stuff.
But you can watch anime. It's really
Cowboy
cool.
Bebop, maybe.
Probably
Maybe.
not.
Ghost in the Shell.
You'll have to go there.
Not
to
the
find
newest
out.
one. That's been whitewashed.
That's true.
But the others.
Hey.
Anyway, are we back to this chase?
All right, we're back to the chase. Wii U, Wii U.
Wii U,
Would they
Wii
be
U.
called the fuzz in this world, or would they be called the feathers?
You know, I think it depends on where you are. Like up north, they're for sure the fuzz.
Because they wear bear costumes or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here they are, I think, still cops. Citizens on patrol. Oh no! 1800s era slam.
Oh, that's where the term comes from?
So we're
Yes.
like we're being chased through the
Yeah, you're being in a
Canals.
full-on James Bond era chase.
Oh man, why don't we have a cool paddle boat?
Yeah, yours is super slow. So you guys, if you want
Wait,
it,
well, aren't I pedaling it? Isn't
No,
it
because
me?
we're in the
She's
gondola.
like
this
athletic.
isn't the
I'm
dandy
very
lad.
athletic.
it's not the Dandy Lad, correct. This is just our stand-in for your gondola, which I actually had a cooler thing. I don't know why I didn't bring
Well,
it.
then the gondola should have some rowboats. Some
You're right.
rows.
They're Ustertons.
Your-
alright?
They're
your-
Ustertons.
They are Canustertons.
In fact, yes.
Come on.
Your strength will be or your speed will be decided by the strength of whichever two of you are paddling.
Who's the strongest?
So wait, was the Komodan who we like rented the thing from, was he paddling it, or was
No.
he just
Oh,
like
God,
shilling
no.
it? Okay, he was just shilling it out. Okay,
Yeah.
Basically, we rented a canoe.
gotcha.
A canoe
But it's a
Big
big,
three-person
wide
canoe.
platform of a
Yeah.
canoe. But you guys can go faster if you do things creatively. And this is more, they're going to catch you almost no matter what. It's going to be a combination of, if you just try to outrun them. So it's going to be
Okay.
a combination of trying to outrun them and what you guys can think of to get in their way.
I got
Our
this.
bounty's gonna go up if we kill these guys.
I'm not
so
trying-
let's not kill them.
I'm not trying to kill these guys.
All right, so who's the strongest?
Hold up, I'm definitely not the strongest. However, I do know,
How do you post
I
that?
do know that well, I don't
me
know.
and you.
You described this to be like Venice.
Yeah.
And so I imagine there's like all sorts of stuff being hung across and
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely.
I'm just gonna be like trying to knock down
Love
all
it.
sorts of things to get in the way of,
Are there
of
4
these people.
paddles?
There's 2 paddles.
Okay.
There's 2 paddles.
So 2 of you can paddle, 1 of you can, if you have a great idea, can try to do a thing in a round.
How many points in strength do you have?
0.
Then me and Ferret are going to paddle.
Ferret throws Kendall his axe. Take care of Jack.
Oh no, I'm kidding.
Turns into Reservoir Dogs. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Okay, Ferret can throw it so that it's handled
All right,
first
no.
when it gets to him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
he's good
what
with
we're gonna
that.
do is, if you have, I'm gonna first roll a dice. It's this 1d6. 3 boats are gonna be in pursuit.
Yeah, we
If-
have a Usterton.
Yeah, and there's
We
a guy
have a
sprinting
white
by,
Usterton on
saying
the-
like, "I'll pass it along. We have a Usterton." Anyway, there's 3 boats chasing you. Every round they get closer. Every round you guys get 1 chance to try to take them out or slow them down.
I love boat chases.
Yeah, you guys had a lot of them. In this round, and if you just think of something cinematic, and then I'll decide how hard that is, and we'll see what you
Okay, so we pass under a bridge.
do. Okay.
We pass under a bridge, and on the other side of the bridge, I see like there's a wedding going on, like a
Yes.
wedding going on top of the bridge.
Yes.
So they have all sorts of crazy flowers and decor and stuff on the
Yeah.
edge of the bridge. And as we go by, I take Jack and I just chunk, 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 and just like chop it so that it falls down into the water and causes a barrier between us.
Love it. Roll and add. What would be an appropriate number? What would you use to make that happen? Intelligence.
I
could see.
I can add intelligence. I could add mana. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna buy that.
And
I'll
let's
say
see how
intelligence.
you like it.
You try to find the correct ropes to cut.
All right, intelligence away.
Oh!
That's a good roll.
Okay,
What
so
did you roll?
all
Nat
those
19.
start falling, and like a la
+3.
James Bond era villains, when they go into the thing, the guard's face, they like grab and go, "Arrgh," like it's a huge deal.
Yeah.
And they go spiraling away. It gets wrapped around his neck as though to choke him, but it doesn't. 'Cause
Yeah,
this is
and
PG.
as the wedding people, they look at us and I point and it was like, it was them, it was them.
Oh yeah, the bride runs up and is yelling at you guys
Starts
like,
beating
"Bibbidi
up,
bobbidi
they
bobbidi
start
bobbidi."
beating up the
Oh, yeah.
restricted guards.
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
can't
dun.
believe you. I can't believe
Oh,
you.
she's
Is the bride a Komodan?
what now?
The bride a Komodan?
I'm going to say in this case, the bride is actually like an elf lady, and it sounds like she's yelling in Italian. She's like, "Bibbidi bobbidi bobbidi bobbidi," and the guy, her husband's like, "What are you saying?" And that's the last of that.
All right,
And
cool.
that's how the marriage ended before.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was gonna say make a joke about Bridezilla if she was a Komodan.
Okay, yeah, never mind. She's Komodan.
Nice.
It absolutely is.
Wow, that's a real Bridezilla.
Nice.
And
All
then
right.
Good job.
she goes like in the distance. You see her fading away, touching her nose. and
Okay.
pointing.
I'm laughing at my own joke.
And then as you guys breathe a sigh of relief, there's like that telltale boom, and this thing goes smashing in.
So how close are they to us?
They
doesn't
are
matter.
one turn away from you,
Yeah.
essentially.
I guess I want to see if I can because I have a paddle, just spray them with
So
water.
let them get close, and then try to fly. I mean, all right, yeah, go for it. Try to splash
Might be
them.
not. How gross?
Sure.
How grody is the water? Would it maybe irritate their eyes or something?
I mean, it'd be like splashing a person with water.
Okay.
I'll just paddle this canoe myself with my one strength.
Okay, fine.
Well, you can pass the you guys can pass the paddle around if you have an idea.
It's great.
What?
Making
No,
good,
I don't.
making good
My
headway
this
there.
idea
And you
was
can also-
splashing them with water.
You can also do something like I reach out and use my
All right,
strength
let me
to
show
hold on
you-
to something
hold
that's
on.
moving faster.
Yeah, it's fine. Let me show you how it's done. You think of something, and I feel stronger, and I'm just gonna start going. I'm just start going at it.
Okay.
I'm start going
Do I
at
need
it.
to roll to see how fast we're going?
No, in this case, we're doing it very cinematically.
Okay.
Do something.
Wait, so you're just saying that to Ferret or to
Yeah,
Annie?
yeah. I take the paddle from you. We
Well,
swap.
dramatically
We
past
swap.
the battle.
We do something really cool, like
Do you
we
boat wiggle
go
through the
back
boat?
to back, and I hand the axe and you
why
hand
don't
the paddle.
Oh my God! Yes, like a slow motion.
Yeah,
like it.
exactly.
Yeah, totally.
All right, cool. And I'm just paddling away now.
All right, let's see. Ferret's got to come up
And
with
like,
a.
real,
Clever plan.
real
Just do
quick,
something. Just-
in the directed version of this, there's speed lines and stuff, and it's like super intense. But then it zooms out, and you guys are paddling, and it's like 4 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's still, it's dun dun dun.
She says, the ferret cone.
This is not the solution for everything. I don't think.
Unless you talk.
Do you throw the paracord?
Who's in the boat?
I'm gonna roll, and if it's above 10, you got a pair of Commodans, or at least one. No.
Dang it.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything that I can chop that would not just be stuff to fall on them, but it would just land in the water between us and block them or slow them down.
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't know if I can chop a tree in one go, but 15 plus perception, I'm assuming 20.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You just went under some bridges. You've come out, and there's actually a long parade of boats coming by. A full-on boat parade, and there is anything you can imagine. If it's like John's Sword Emporium has a boat thing, yeah, you can chop a support rope and send things
Let's
down.
ditch this boat and just start running up the
Oh,
Oh, that's rad.
that's even better.
Yeah.
Running on boats.
all right, cool. I'm totally doing that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're gonna run through all the boats, I think.
Yeah, totally.
A boat bridge.
Boat bridge.
You guys hop on to, please everybody get roll and add your litheness. Nobody get below a 5.
18.
Thank the Lord Jeebus.
It's a good thing I have 6 liveliness. 10.
Yeah.
7.
Oh my God.
I have 18 plus 6.
Today I'm sucking it.
Yeah.
You guys,
Totally.
you're like your pants go around your butt and you moon a vast there's a bunch of people that blush and gasp as you're coming by, but you manage to get over and hitch them up.
I do
But
it
you're
too.
on.
Ferret
Yeah.
drops his pants too. Just I like your style, Kendall.
Yeah.
Solidarity.
It's kind of interesting how they could see it through this duster. All right, let's move.
It's just the wind perfectly.
Blows it. Yeah. You have a
Okay.
Marilyn Monroe moment.
So wait,
Yeah.
we're running through boats.
Yeah, you guys just jumped onto the middle of a boat parade.
Yeah. And then up ahead, there's a bridge. Like they're all going towards a bridge, and I'm gonna be like,
But you just successfully did last round. Before you do that, you guys see the pair number 3 roll up, and all you see is right next to the gigantic John's house of kitty cat statues boat. You see 2 giant poleaxe claws come up on the rail of this thing.
Okay.
And you know you are soon to be joined in this round by a couple of people.
Let's ditch these nerds.
let's totally ditch
Are
them.
any of these people in costume? Because maybe we can like steal their clothes, toss them overboard, make them think that that was us.
It's just crazy enough to work.
Get
Sure.
lost in the
Yeah,
crowd.
there's
That
there's
method of
absolutely
escaping.
yes there are people in
There's cat costumes all
Yes.
over.
yeah, there's people in giant cat costumes, and they're all like various characters, and they're doing like ding 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 ding, and they turn all at once when you guys show up. And they're like the
we're-
costumes where it's a giant head on a stick, and then a long cloak to hide the person. So they look
They're like
unnaturally tall.
Chinese dragons.
Yeah, but it's
but with a
individuals
cat.
for kitty cat.
Yeah, like
They're like the
giant
luck
paper
cats.
mache, the giant
like
paper
the most
mache
adorable
heads.
thing ever.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we
So
do
you
is we
jack
just,
them in the face.
I go inside. I just like I peek in the cloak and I go, sorry about this.
Okay, I'm imagining there's this giant like tube with the cat
Yes.
thing on top, and she comes in, and a second later you see a person go flying out, and the cat turns and starts walking.
Punching random civilians. That will lower our bounty.
Yeah, the person just goes, butt over head back. It sprawls out conveniently in the cat's little curled up place, and nobody sees him.
Ferret just runs and climbs up and gets on Annie's shoulders. 'Cause there's room like underneath,
Yeah.
I imagine.
Oh my God, yes.
And I can look through the little eyes in the cat.
Yeah,
Kendall, you can get
like
in
there's
here,
two like flashes, and the cat's eyes pop and roll out, and are replaced by 2 goggle lenses.
Perfect.
Barrett, tell me where to walk. They're doing a
Go
dance.
straight. I mean, left. Yeah, I don't know.
Don't tell
I
me
am-
left or right. 'Cause I'm really bad with those.
North.
What
North,
do you
south,
do,
east,
my
and
dude?
west, please. Thank you.
in James Bond
Actually, North would
fashion,
be this
because this
way.
is totally James Bond right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
North would be like this.
I'm going to get inside the kitten.
Okay, yeah. You slide down on the kitten, like physically inside the
Yeah,
the
the
cat
like
thing.
the whole inside. Yeah. The
Where
framework.
do you enter?
Um,
From, if you don't mind me asking.
You know where you went.
I'm
no,
just seeing
you
like
do
Ace
tell.
Ventura flashbacks.
Yep.
I enter with magic, dude.
Okay, just I'm
Yeah.
not gonna play that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You step inside the cat, and you are inside, but you're seeing your friends walk by awkwardly
We're
in there.
following the dance as
Yeah.
best as we can.
Well, they're just going they're walking in a
Hold on.
circle along the boat.
They are okay. I'm gonna look around and see where's the Usterton gentleman.
They have just arrived, and they're grabbing one at a time cats and punching them. And it's just wham. wham.
I'm like,
No one is dying. They're just being knocked
They're
out.
No, they're punching the cat heads too, so it's like knocking people's
Oh, that's gonna be me.
I'm like,
picks off.
I run over to like.
Oh,
I
they're
assume
a
they're
pair
over
of
here.
ripped commodans.
Yeah.
So they're not messing around.
There's this part like in the front of the cat, and I imagine the head, and I just like poke my head through. So I'm just like, hey, come on, get inside, get inside the cat. Come on.
All
Inside
right,
the cat.
get in the cat.
So you crawl through
You
that
go
cat
first.
mouth into a larger cat mouth?
Yeah, we're like a
Okay.
cat being
The
eaten.
cats are kissing.
I'm just gonna grab Annie and just pull her into the cat.
Yeah,
I was
as the
just
2
getting
cats
the hang
kiss,
of the dance.
like as
I
the
don't
2
care.
cats stop and go
I
like
am
that,
a dancing master.
the whole crowd goes, "Aww," and then it's promptly followed by one commander going, sending the thing down, and everybody goes, "Oh!" And it falls over limp with nothing in it, and he looks at his fist like, okay.
That was close.
Yeah, I think with that, the two Komodos who have now clobbered all remaining cat statues.
I imagine people are starting to run away, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, people are just
The
like,
other
oh my
boats
God.
the other boats are breaking off and fleeing.
Everyone's just, oh my God.
Yeah, the two Komodo guards are
Trouble on
spinning.
Cat Mountain.
You see a person who you can only think must be the chief of the guards on his day off with his family, who just saw a bunch of his guards start working over a crowd of people in front of everybody, and you
Innocent
see,
citizens.
you just see
crowd
him
of cats.
go. And suddenly you know all there is to know about his life.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys go drifting off on what you now know is the friendly kitty statue. A wind picks up the thing, which has now been jostled loose, and it's actually quite light. And you guys go gently flying and floating down to landing conveniently at the Church of Argand, wherein if you want, you can step out of the cat's mouth.
Who rolled a 20 for that?
Yeah.
That was great.
I didn't know this cat's
Timing
magical.
constraints.
Yeah.
And it's also a time machine.
And
Well, no, it's a cat float. It's literally
Okay,
meant to be
no,
lighter
I
than.
get you.
Even with
Before
it's
we
a
go,
little-
though,
it's a
I'm
little
gonna-
heavy on one side. I feel like
I'm gonna
'cause we're all in
throw-
the head.
I'm gonna throw some gold at the person that Annie knocked the lights out of.
Sure.
I
Ar-
didn't knock the lights out of it. I mostly just
Don't
shoved it
forget
into
a
the
pamphlet.
water.
She was actually the only
yeah,
one.
yeah, the pamphlet,
who
the
was in
pamphlet,
here.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
the
You, like,
pamphlet,
you
the
could
guiding
put the
light,
gold in
and
the pamphlet, make a little
totally
pouch.
2
Yeah.
You know,
gold.
this is a great way to convert people. They get a little punch in the face, and then they think, "Oh, yeah, magically made them okay."
Well, the last thing she knows,
punch them in the face.
she
But they
saw a
paid 'em.
sudden flash of light. Boom. Then she got knocked out. She woke up in the arms of a cat, which is something we did describe happening at the Church of Argand steps with a pamphlet and a few gold in her pocket. So yeah, that's forcible recruitment.
We're getting very good at this recruiting business. I think I should get a little bit of side business from Argan. You talk to your people.
Maybe I should start recruiting for Bagram and just start chopping people.
I
That
like
work?
this cinematically in James Bond, total James Bond fashion.
Oh, yeah.
It's like now it's becoming nighttime.
Yeah.
And the music went from like bam, 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 to like the and it's like, you know, like you can see in the distance, like, all right, we're trying to lay low, you know, people, you can still hear like wee wee, like people running down the
Yeah.
streets, and we're just like,
Like Doppler effect is like
yeah,
they go by.
yeah, exactly. We're just like, you know, nothing.
Oh, wait,
I got a
I-
mic on. My bad. Yeah, it's like nothing happened here, and we're just let's get over to the church.
Yeah. Well, you're one of the church's famous arc lights,
Uh,
well respected arc lights. I would
Yeah,
think.
the position. I mean, it's not like we're.
You're not individually
Celebrities.
known,
Yeah.
but like amongst church people, they would know, like, oh, that's an arc light.
Yeah, totally.
You've just come rolling up in a cat statue out of nowhere, or a cat float, the mouth open, and you came walking out straightening your cuffs. Yeah, that's a da-da, da-da,
Oh.
da-da. That is a
different.
perfect timing for that.
Nice. So
Welcome home, my friend.
Yeah, there's a whoever did the music to James Bond. Shout out.
Probably John Williams. I feel like you did the music to everything.
Farrah
Oh,
just learned that he's allergic to cats.
oh God, yeah.
Just wanted to throw that in there.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna approach.
She gives him a little.
For the
tissue.
record, it was done by two people.
you.
I
Who
was
was,
wrong.
one was Harry. Oh, it's killing me. Why don't I know the guy that made John Williams? Not John Williams. Look, there's actually lyrics to the James Bond song.
It was Timothy Dalton.
I'm gonna
Pretty sure you
I'm
know
gonna
that.
be so furious for the rest of the day because I don't off the top of my head know the guy that did
It's
this.
okay.
Moving
It's
on.
fine. We're moving on.
Moving on.
Moving
I'm
on. We're at the
Googling it.
Fury.
church.
If anyone can Google it faster than me, let me know.
All right.
John Barry.
John Barry. Who is the guy he co-wrote it with? Who wrote Bad
Was that
Sign
Dane
originally?
Sager that knew it, or
No, he
Somebody
Googled
else?
it.
This is
Wait,
this
Oh.
is.
I
This
must
is
know
Kenny.
this. I
This
will
is
stop
Kenny.
the stream for this.
he's cute. Kenny is.
DM's flexing
he
his
doesn't
muscles
really work.
here.
Yeah.
Harry.
You talk about Elmer Bernstein?
Yeah.
Sure. I
Yeah.
don't know if you're thinking.
So
of another
originally
guy.
from his failed stage play. Never mind. We're gonna move on.
We're moving
I'm
on.
so sorry, Dane Sager. I let you down.
Boom, 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 boom.
door creaks open.
I definitely have my hood up.
David Arnold.
Yes, thank you. And it does the standard, there's nothing there. Then you look down, there's a note. Yes! White shocks of hair, long, couple of goggles, like my man, but they're like welding goggles.
Okay.
Hood up over her face.
Let us in. We seek shelter.
Sanctuary.
And I pull out a coin that signifies my rank and my position.
Oh, absolutely, sir. And he gestures inside with a staff that has a lantern on the end. And the lantern, in the flame of the lantern, it quickly becomes a hand pointing like that, gesturing towards inside, and then goes back to being just a flame.
Does he let everybody in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, you're with the Arclight.
Totally.
You're like
I'm
a big
with
thing
him.
around here,
Yeah.
ain't you?
And then I like this picture of like we walk in, and then you see the condition of like my condition, like all tuned.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I had taken you for a hobo.
We've had a rough mission.
On account of how you look, and also you smell like hard booze.
I am most definitely not a hobo.
of
I
course
am Kendall Wick, second son of Bon Wick, Arclight of.
And
Argan.
he does it double-handed because he's got a top and bottom. He's a very little guy.
And these are my friends here. We seek shelter and a place to lay low for a second.
Oh, absolutely. I understand how your business works. And it's relatively dim in here, and he takes his staff and goes around like that. And wherever his staff is pointing, candles are coming to life.
Heck
And
yeah.
it's like,
She goes, might we have some walking around clothes that aren't these? Can we have some of your big baggy robes?
okay, yeah, sure. That's awfully specific.
And he goes like this, and all the candles turn into rose.
That staff is useful.
You guys,
Think
you
about
guys,
it. We can hide ourselves that way. We'll just look like acolytes.
this is a large
Assassin's Creed.
circular room, which is apparently some sort of prayer meeting place, and he guides you guys to an altar, and on the altar he taps his staff twice, and it slides aside, and there's a spiral staircase.
So cool.
He detaches his lantern and drops it down, and as it's going down, you hear the of torches turning on all the way down. And he goes, "Down there's for you, Arclight. I don't ask any questions. I don't care to know what your business is. I understand it's the work of the righteous, but I don't have the stomach for it.
Cool.
Yeah, he's tough.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to erase my memory real quick." And then he goes about, he's like, "Why are all these candles on?"
Cool.
Goes walking
Let's
over
take the
down.
Go down,
stairs.
and then Annie will be the one to move
I'm going to say he drank a vial to undo. Like, yep.
the
Exactly 1
altar
minute,
back
30
over
seconds.
us.
Special.
So yeah, you slide the altar
I
back.
slide the altar back. I don't want him realizing that we're down here. I think
As you guys
I don't want him to
descend.
get punched because he knows that we're here.
Man, yeah, those
Those Komodans
Wooster
are no
guards are-
joke.
yeah.
As you guys descend the spiral staircase, you hear voices actually growing louder and louder, and you guys go down what must be 100 feet. So you are deep below ground in Usterton, which is particularly strange because Usterton is supposed to be built on a delta.
Yeah, totally.
There shouldn't be a lot of underground.
Spongy earth.
This nonetheless seems to be nene, like pure stone. And the voices rising up out of there grow louder and louder, and you start to realize there's several different divisions of busy people working.
Okay.
You get down to the bottom, and you see what appears to be some sort of an R&D facility, and there's a bunch of people, and like one person has like a crossbow, but it's got a pure bolt of light, and they fire it, and it goes and spreads apart, and is shards of things in a dummy. Another person in like a full like leather smock pulls down goggles,
That's freaking brilliant.
takes a staff, points it at something, it explodes, and they're like, "Needs work." Another a bunch of people are doing like push-ups and what have you.
I'm
And
missing
then-
something.
All of a sudden, a guy.
James Bond. It's like what's
Oh.
it called?
Q-Lab.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes, I knew that.
Then all of a sudden, a
So
guy
good.
with full-on 5 o'clock shadow, inexplicably aviator sunglasses, and a bent cigarette dangling out of his mouth, appears out of nowhere, like unobscures, and goes, "What are you doing, you bastards?"
Oh shit!
Please
Zach.
keep
Oh yeah, sorry.
Hunter S. Thompson
You're right.
more family friendly.
Showed up.
Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna edit that out. What are you doing, you monsters?
You almost gave me a heart. Look, could you see the condition I'm in?
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry, Kendall Wick, Arclight, Argad, the whole shit.
Call me Johnny Question.
Donnie Question.
Donnie Question. Sure.
Donnie.
And a little Brisbane.
That's right, Don. Don't worry about it.
My name is. I'm with that guy.
All right, I'm with that guy. You look like a bad end of road, son. You need a doctor, you monster. You look like Frankenstein coming in here. This was take your daughter to work day. She'd have a heart attack.
You're gonna give yourself a heart attack, my man's.
I'm halfway there.
I need a doctor and a place to lay low.
You need a tooth. Oh, you're trying to make a necklace?
Yeah, sure. I'll take that too.
Doctor, look at this freak of nature.
Man.
I mean, you haven't felt any of it.
I feel great. I haven't felt
He
so
he
good.
keeps saying that. We
I
might
feel
want to
great.
get that looked at too.
Yeah, no wonder. Here's the boon of Argand. And if I'm not lying, if my eyes don't deceive me, which they could, because
Yeah.
I'm on great amounts of mescaline, that's the light itself. And you've got a whip.
Oh yeah, totally. It's like I feel like legends are talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. One champion of Argand per generation is allowed to carry it.
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
You're
So-
like Avatar, the last Airbender.
Except for like way older and
You're
can't
like
feel pain.
Neo.
All right. Except for like way
Way
older and
older
can't feel
and-
pain.
I'm gonna
You're
go lie
like
down
Jet
on the
Li
cot.
in the one.
I'm like, but way older and can't feel pain. You know, everything. You
You're like
think.
Harry Potter.
But way older, can't feel pain, and oh yeah, I was gonna say no scar on the forehead, but total scar on the
There's a
forehead.
scar
You're
on the
like
forehead.
Anakin Skywalker.
All right.
All right, Harrison Ford. I'll
I'm
take
about to
Harrison
get
Ford.
crazy evil too.
Okay.
You just wait.
He goes, I have a
trouble.
feeling this voice is hard to do for some people. I'm gonna go lay down forever. And he goes, Doctor, look at this man. And a doctor comes around the corner, who could have been the first guy, and
Yeah.
says like, oh, yes, I'm happy to have a look. Did he already say that you look like a bad piece of leather? Yes, I did, you monster. Okay, well, you do look like a bad piece of leather. Perhaps a full inspection?
Sure.
Great. You're fine.
Oh no.
What did
There's no way I'm fine.
Doc, your glasses are on
Oh.
your forehead. Put them down. Put 'em on. There you go.
I take my
Oh, God! You need medical assistance
yeah,
immediately.
when he said I'm fine, I'm like, I take my boot off. I like take the tourniquet off, I take my boot off, and I'm just like, no. There's no way. It was in that like river water.
He takes
and,
the boot, turns it upside down, just blood.
Gross.
What
Okay.
did you do to your foot?
Do you not remember I got stabbed in the
stabbed in the
foot?
foot.
Like
Through,
really good.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
You had
Nicer.
it tourniqueted though with a.
But I keep walking on
Sash.
it and it hurt.
He goes,
Oh, it
"Well,
doesn't
listen,
hurt.
I
I don't
hate-
feel it, but it sucks.
As you guys are in the medical lab,
Getting squishy.
he says, I hate to tell you this, old boy, but we are going to have to charge for services unless you are on a specific mission from the church itself.
Don't you guys have insurance?
We
He's
do,
on a
but we
mission
only-
from God.
We only cover the generic replacement tooth. Now, if you're happy with the generic, we do have 2 vole teeth welded together. If you're willing to pay 100 gold pieces, though, I think we can find a tooth around here for you to replace the...
That's gross that you
Kendall.
guys just have teeth.
I got a tooth guy. All right.
He does have a tooth guy.
The gold canine shows.
Yeah, don't worry about the tooth. We got the
Are you
tooth
sure?
guy covered. Positive.
Look at... Billy, come in here. Look at Billy's teeth. Let me knock one of these out for you.
I think
And
we're
a
less worried
premium
about
plan.
the cosmetic. The tooth is probably the least of his problems.
Firm, good teeth, though.
This guy's
Maybe
a-
make
like
sure
it.
maybe make sure he doesn't die first.
All right.
Unless
bleeding
that tooth
out.
turns into a rope ladder, I don't think it's worth 100 gold.
He's like, fair. Billy, do your teeth? No, all right, I didn't think so.
Actually, that would be like a trick tooth.
All right.
Um,
Anywho, no, I
new
just
way to,
need a
like,
sew
pass the
a
spine.
sew up.
Blind.
He's going to now heal you.
Explosive.
Cool.
And we're going to roll to see how well he does. He has +8. Well,
What
Is your
the
problem?
What?
Your dice hates us today.
Daryl, Where
Why are you making this so? He just rolls
That's a
a
one.
nat 1. So when he tries to
Okay.
help us as the DM, he rolls 1s.
He goes,
when he
"All
tries
right,
to hurt us as the DM,
Let's get
he
this
rolls
taken
20s.
care of real quick." And without asking permission, jabs a needle in your neck.
Ooh.
And he goes, "Betty, bye."
Yeah.
And it's like, "Don't worry, your friend's in expert hands. I am the best doctor in Usterton, working this shift. I will see you in 5 minutes. Have fun looking around the place."
Doc, just so you know, your shoes are on the wrong feet.
Oh, that's why they've been aching all day. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have
idiot.
any interns, perchance?
Any interns?
Yeah,
And
you know, like medical
he's
students.
been unscrewing a jar and he sips it.
That's blood.
That's blood.
He sets it down and picks up a nearly identical Bloody Mary with a piece of cucumber with a blood mustache now and goes, "We do have a few interns. Yes, I was going to let them have a crack at your friend, see if we can't make this a learning experience."
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
that's yeah.
Good
at this
plan.
point, anything would be nice.
You're wise
and I
beyond
sit
your
up.
years.
I sit
Billy.
up. I sit up, and I'm like, so wait, who's gonna look at me?
And when you say that, it's 4 hours later. Your foot has been sewed up,
Oh.
and there's a jagged, instead of just looking like a scar where things meet, it looks like a box that's been overlapped a lot without actually. Have you ever tried to just overlap a box to close it
Yeah.
instead
Totally.
of taping it?
Totally.
That's what your skin looks like.
Oh,
It's an awkward scar. Your face looks much better, actually. They
ooh.
sewed that up real
Yeah, I
good.
see my foot, and I'm like, I look at my face, I'm like, and I look back at my foot, I'm like,
You have a new tooth where the old one was.
yeah.
Wait, when you run your tongue over it like that, you
Yeah.
feel there's some sort of switch on it.
There's a switch on my tooth.
There's a switch on your tooth.
oh my
don't-
gosh, Q came in.
Yeah, that guy came back.
Don Q.
Weird.
I'm gonna use my prism or my prism of a holy symbol, like a camera, so I can project and I can see like inside my mouth.
Oh, I love this.
Is there like this isn't like I'm gonna hit the switch and poison myself?
You don't know what the tooth does. You have no idea.
Yeah, he said a bunch of stuff I couldn't understand
Oh
about
my God.
drugs.
Oh, I didn't see you.
stuff.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I didn't know you guys were in here. the
Wait,
whole
When you
time.
guys were waiting in the lobby, what did you do to pass the time? 4 hours. I'm curious.
Well, the magazines in the lobby are
Okay.
like super perfectly organized. There was some highlights magazines.
Nice.
And Ferret went in and he solved all the puzzles perfectly. All the little mazes are perfectly done. He even went in and erased other people's lines and made it all perfect.
Did you go into the men's room at any point during this?
Yeah, you
Take
gotta
a
go.
leak.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Okay. At one point, somebody who saw you doing that thought you were some sort of attendant and flicked you a gold piece.
Hey, did you actually roll good for us? No.
No, I rolled
not.
another one for you.
Thank you.
You got one gold piece. I'm sorry, man. What did you do during these 4 hours?
Go through those magazines. Before as soon as I set a magazine down, he would organize it.
Yeah.
And I was looking for recipes, and also reading the bounty section, trying to figure out what the heck happened,
Yeah.
what we're wanted for.
When you read a collection of
I'm
magazines,
assuming adventures.
Yeah. Okay. When you
Given
read,
that
do you
we're-
read his from the future?
I'd like to read his from the future, but I'm also interested to see what it says right now. So I'm like comparing, seeing
Yeah.
what we've done.
Right now,
what we're
there's
going
an
to do.
article about a possible disturbance brewing amongst the orc tribes of the area, which is no surprise to you guys. You dealt with that.
We stopped that.
Yeah. And in his one, where there used to be no article on you guys, there's like an article that's sometimes fading in and sometimes fading out, replacing a human interest piece on somebody else. It seems to be developing in front of your very eyes.
A human a human interest piece on someone.
Yeah, it's like if they would have written about you, if they wouldn't have written about you guys, they would have written about this other person, this guy named Fisher who makes advanced weaponry. But it seems to be, sometimes when you look at it, it's starting to be replaced by an article about you guys, which you need to come up with a name for your group, like the Wild Three or something like that.
Can I have the people in
Yeah.
our group?
Let's toss in some
Yeah.
suggestions.
If you guys have any names for our group, because we're really bad at coming up with the names.
Yeah, in fact, you guys tell me, what is the headline of this article? Like, what, and the headline of the article, just the name of this group.
You know, one time the internet tried to name a boat.
Yeah.
And that didn't turn out so well.
This is on you guys. If you become Groupie McGroupface.
Yeah.
Yeah, we reserve the right to veto.
We should better throw that out. Just clean it up.
Anyway, when during that 4 hours, you notice that while you're going through. You come out, your tooth has a switch on it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'd like this whole scene where like the camera is looking at me, and I do this whole like I'm looking at my projections. I don't notice they're like in the room. Like it's like the little like I'm in my own little room. I'm also naked,
Yeah.
butt naked right now.
Yep.
I'm like, what are you guys just doing in here?
Also, can I add for fixing you up, that was completely unnecessary.
What was?
Becoming totally naked. You are, but like in your head with your medical knowledge, you're like, wait, I didn't need to be stripped naked for
Yeah, I
this.
mean,
Yeah,
I just whatever. I looked at the hack job on my foot, and like
yeah.
I had cut the whatever. It doesn't matter.
That
But
non-question guy spent a lot of time in here.
It
Um,
might lead you to think the person who put in your tooth was not entirely clear what they were doing.
whatever. All right, that's fine. I don't.
She also now has on an acolyte's robe,
Okay. Yeah.
Nice, cool.
but
Let's,
armor underneath. I'm not giving up my armor bonuses. Armor's underneath.
Okay.
Robes on top.
All right, cool.
You see the doctor who supposedly was supposed to who injected you, blood up to the elbows, by the way, and they go, "Oh, so glad you're out. Well, you're up. You're no longer out. I just wanted to say we saw one other problem with all three of you while you were under. Well, two other problems actually.
Wait, we went under.
Well, you were under, and you were in our waiting room. Yeah, your shadows seem to be," and he points at your shadows, acting like they're from another time. They're not connected. And
Group name. And I didn't play in that.
that's crazy. He goes, your shadows don't seem to be connected to you. And when you look down, your shadows are, it's like they're outside at the 4 p.m. sun, and like you guys are having a picnic or something. They're not doing what you guys are doing.
This must be.
I'm Peter Pan. That's
What
a
is
reference.
that?
No one. Never mind.
All right.
Maybe this is what we're doing right now.
All right.
Like the real us and this.
That could be useful.
And you
This-
do imagine it would be about 4 o'clock outside up on the surface. Yeah.
I would like. Oh, I just. It's great. You know, I love your work. You looks like you did an all right job.
He didn't do that.
Oh, my pleasure.
Cool.
I don't even know
can
where
I,
that blood came from.
I'd like to speak with the head cleric.
Oh, certainly, yes.
Yeah, that'd
And
be
as
much appreciated.
he goes, I'll keep working on your secret of shadows. In the meantime, I wish you luck. And when you look at the magazine cover, it says the secret of shadows strikes again. Be warned, this group of blah 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 blah.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Secret of Shadows.
Nice.
That's a cool name.
Dial SOS when you're in trouble.
Oh man.
Well, that's what the magazine thing calls it.
Or the secret of shadows?
That's pretty cool. That's what a coincidence.
Sounds really cool and
That's like
subversive.
crazy.
How'd you guys do
coincidence.
that? Anyways, yes. He.
Yeah, you're led to the head of the entire temple.
Okay, cool.
And when you approach this really high back chair, which is shaped like a lantern, but it does that egg chair thing, it spins around, and the guy goes, "Surprise!
Oh, he's back.
Hi,
Hi.
Donnie.
What's up? How can I help you?"
What drugs are you on? Cause
Mescaline.
Okay. Never heard of that. That's good.
Next
though.
question.
Okay. So, how do I put this? Wait, why is the head cleric like on mescaline right now? What the
What did they put in your mouth?
frick?
You might want to ask him about the tooth.
Yeah, but seriously, I don't think.
The head cleric's not really on mescaline.
Yeah.
For the record, that's not, no. He just goes, nothing, don't worry about it.
Anyways, so I look at him. Can I have a word with this guy? Is it fine?
It's Secret
Sure.
Susan time.
Yeah, it's super secret.
I will leave you alone and not eavesdrop on your conversation.
All right,
Let's
cool.
go
Yeah.
around this corner, Annie.
All
Doot,
right.
doot, doot, doot.
Oh, look at this cup that's near my.
All right.
Make him not see us, but I'm garbage for sound.
I'm gonna
All right.
obscure.
Yeah.
Can I
All right. You
transfer-
can drop the act now.
Oh, thank God.
You can drop the act now.
Awesome. He takes off his aviators, wipes off the 5 o'clock shadow. How have you been, old bean?
I've been all right.
Oh, my word. I did not think we were going to see you out in the field for some
I
time.
mean, Lucas, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been
Most
quite a
definitely
bit.
been a while.
Bit of a promotion, as you can see.
I know.
Life is going good. But
I
you know-
didn't expect them to send you out to here, though.
Oh, Usterton needed a overhaul. But things are looking up. The shadows are being rooted out, and we're doing what we can. Anyway, what brings you around here in such a state, my man?
Well, I put up my my halo,
Oh.
my godly presence, and say, I think I met God. Hold up, though. There's a situation that I don't understand. I know I'm not supposed to really be saying any things, but I can trust you because I've known you a long time.
Absolutely. Zip, zip, tip, top.
Yeah.
What's up?
But do you know much of time travel? Do you know anything in the records of time travel?
All right. Here's nothing. Yes?
Yeah.
I'm right here.
All
This
right.
is right next to it.
All
This is
right.
my level of knowledge.
Fair enough. Well, see, I just so happened to get myself in a crazy scenario. There's a crazy bounty on our heads, and I have I've never done anything to deserve this. I fell into
That's
this.
not true.
Matter of opinion, but I'm all
We're
right.
gonna try to hide our laughter.
Hey, I only do the dirty work of when I'm told, and I haven't been told to do any dirty work. So there's no reason why I should have this bounty on my head.
I see.
Is there any way you could send the word out and see what the deal with that is?
I suppose I could put my fingers out there, see what's going on. If you need to lay low, of course, you've got the run of the place indefinitely. If you've got places to be, we can help you with some cover identities, that sort of thing. I'm filled to the gills with tasks at the moment. I'd bloody well love to come along with you, but that's not in the cards. But you have our resources. I'll get looking into this bounty you seem to have acquired. And what's this about time travel?
I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you. Could you point us in the direction of a mage of great power and intellect?
Oh, absolutely. Guys in the chat, please come up with an awesome mage name,
Yes.
and we'll get to that in a second. Meantime, he goes, you'll need some transportation, absolutely. Tell me, which would you prefer? Airship, horse, carriage?
Did he say airship? Yeah. I overheard the word airship.
You name it, we'll find it for you.
Ken,
Why do you
murder
apologize?
horse. Ask him if they got like a Betsy.
Murder horse.
Like a blood crazy.
Murder airship? No. I love it. No. Yeah, I was getting evil. No. No. Airship. I didn't know that we had those at the expense.
Oh, I got quite a boost in the budget to get Usterton back in shape. Unfortunately for them, I got it done early in the year and was slow to report. So we had a bit of a surplus, and I've bought toys. In the background, you see a guy with one of those staffs. It's like, I think I fixed the power, and he goes flying back.
Exactly. Lucas, I knew you were always good at what you did. I knew you'd become of high rank. I think if you could help us get out of this city and point us in the direction of someone that could assist us with information, that'd be much appreciated.
All right. Well, I'll have a name for you in like. No, he goes to one of the many people who's working out there and goes, get me the name of that one man, you know, with the crazy one. Yes. He was running off. He is crazy, but not in the dangerous
I was
way.
gonna say also, retconning a little bit. I want to say Annie also read about other countries because she's pretty convinced we're gonna have to move.
Yeah, she's like in the magazines.
Yes,
yeah,
in
it was
the
like
magazine.
a travel magazine.
Yeah, she's like, oh look.
It's like a Fromer's guide there.
Yeah.
How would you contact me if I were to, if you were to ascertain information regarding this bounty?
What would be a cool what is a animal that is strongly associated with light? Bats, owls, their lack of it, moths, but that's not big enough to carry a message.
Awkwardly large-sized firefly,
Oh yes!
like a beach ball-sized firefly.
He goes, oh, I'll probably just throw a fly your way.
Okay, they're fuzzy. They're like gray and fuzzy.
Yeah, in fact, one lands into his lap with a thud, and he's like, "Oh, there's my little man. No, you're not going out." And it goes, and acid that flies used to digest food comes spilling out of his mouth. He goes, "You're my little man. Get out. Seriously, get out." And then it goes.
That thing is gross.
Kind of cute. Very gross.
Weirdly,
Weirdly cute.
he goes, "Oh yes, thank you." And he unfolds scrolls. Right, here's a map. This will take you to the tower of Chronomancer Kiship Babel.
Kiship?
I am so glad I said that right the first time. I'm so happy.
Bishop Babel.
C-I, like bishop.
Yeah, Kiship.
Oh God, I get it. Yep, Kiship Babel. Like Bishop Cable,
Yeah.
but it's
So
Kiship
good.
Babel.
Nice.
The Chronomancer.
Oh, that's so
CI
good.
Shop, B-A-B-L-E. The
That's so
Chronomancer.
good.
He's weirdly ripped for a guy that uses ranged weaponry, but don't worry about it.
He's got a metal arm.
Do you have any paper and ink? I'd like to write something down real quick.
Absolutely. Use my office. You've got the run of it.
I'm gonna write down like all the business of what like everything that's happening here.
Okay.
I'm gonna include one of my coins, and I'm going to hand it to him and be like, this will compensate.
Thank you much.
Did Ferret and Annie like overhear all this? Were we able to?
Yeah, you heard
eavesdrop?
every
Okay,
inch
good.
of it.
Oh yeah.
Good.
A matter of fact, I think when I like leave and open the door, it's just like boom, boom, boom. Like they're like up against the door,
And everything looks, I should have explained this, everything looks very clean, very, very like white polished marble, incredibly well lit. And his office has like that cool table art that executives have and what have you, a super chic looking desk, yada, yada, yada. When he gets up and leaves to leave you the office, the illusion fades, and it's just like the chair you've been sitting in, instead of being this really cool leather thing, has like patches and what have you. And it's still comfy, but it's like worn in, old, your mom's house couch comfy.
This is a very great cost-saving measure.
and he puts the sunglasses back on.
Oh, yeah, he does. Back of the thing, he goes, "Did you slow down when I wasn't looking? Get back to work, you animals." He goes back up.
She's gonna say to Kendall, "Hey, can we use one of your fly things to maybe reach Elric? We might want to talk to him. He's the one that obviously understood this time travel thing better than anybody else we talked to.
Give him the details.
We need help."
I understand. We can let him know that we're going to this tower.
And Adino owes me money.
I hate
So
to
there's
say it,
that.
but you might not get your money because the Adino of this timeline doesn't know you yet.
He will.
Adino flashes in front of you guys all. He's
What?
suddenly standing in the room with you, and he goes, and before he can say anything, he flashes away again. And you guys, there's a slight stinging in the air around your eyes and lips. And it reminds you a lot of the first time you hopped through time travel.
Dude, I just
Ding.
felt this recently. That is definitely time travel.
That was
You
weird.
definitely know.
That
I
was
see.
weird.
What is going on?
I'm gonna go like chill out for a bit.
I'm getting hungry. My shadow's eating.
Can we end on that?
Sure enough, yes. And
Okay.
we're going to edit on that. Guys, we need a player of the game voted for. Please vote in.
I vote Annie for
chat.
that.
Dude, I love how James Bondy it got.
Oh, yeah. That was
Thank you.
great
Thank
fun.
you. That was great. That was great. James Bond.
Favorite moments. The chase over the boat parade.
With the cats, the cat people, the
The
cat
cat
dancers,
people.
and the Commodans just cold cocking everybody on the boat. Pretty good.
Oh God.
Pretty good.
I also like you selling the ferret corn to everybody.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I
Yes.
didn't get
I
very
like
much
how you
money
invented
for it
something.
because the DM rolled like crap.
Yeah, you jerk.
For you, not
Yeah.
for him.
Right.
Oh
It's
yeah.
against
For
us.
me, it was great.
So good.
I don't know how you did
Oh,
that.
yeah. As
This
a
man-
reminder, we're going to. What?
Rolled spectacular.
Today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's against
And then
us.
bad, and then really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
no, here, I'll help you.
Ones and
One.
20s.
Just a last reminder, you can win a. Actually, wait a sec. Let me do it again.
Oh.
Almost disastrous.
A Crunchyroll gift card. You can watch a lot of anime for free with this card with
Thank
your
you for these.
Crunchyroll
I gotta get
subscription.
this.
All you have
Yeah,
to
no
do
problem, no
is follow us on Twitch. You have a week to do it.
Won last week.
Oh, that was also Chuck. Chuck won 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, the Crunchyroll thing, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we gotta
yeah,
redo.
yeah.
But
So-
yeah, let's roll this thing, guys. We don't have a ton of followers right now. We're a very new podcast, so if you want to get in on this,
Live stream.
my
Very
dudes,
lucky.
you have a very good chance of winning a Crunchyroll gift card. Fill out the thing, do the thing.
It's not a big pool.
Not a huge pool. Get in on it.
Yeah, so, and this works for the podcast.
Friggin'
It
get in
lasts
on
a
it.
week.
Get in
It'll
on
end.
Dang it.
It'll end on August 2nd. Then there's gonna be another one literally that day. So,
Can we announce his finale prize? Well, we'll
No.
talk about it later. Tell me when we can, though, because I want to brag about it.
okay.
Okay.
This might disincentivize people from telling their friends about the show because they're like, I only want to be the only one in the pool.
Oh, and the Crunchyroll.
Drowning in Crunchyroll gift
Tell
cards.
your friends, you monsters. Yes,
Oh,
here we
this
go.
is-
Oh my
Oh,
God, this is
and our
ambitious.
favorite part.
Yes. Tell me the winner. Winner? Oh my God. Yes, I trust you. Yes.
That's a big
Oh,
mistake.
That was amazing. Oh my God, we have a lot of people voting for a lot of people, but the winner is Annie.
Oh, snap. Whoa.
Hey, do you have a?
Don't
Whoa!
Again. Also, you should check out our Facebook page because there was a really funny meme that he made of that drone almost hitting the camera.
And do you,
really
do you
good.
have
It's
a
a gift.
message for people if today might be special in some way for them?
Oh my goodness. How did you know? Hello, Internet. If today's your birthday, are you just so happy to be celebrating your birthday today? Or you might be being chased down a canal in boats and it's because you were kind of celebrating too hard. Happy birthday! Woo-hoo!
Happy birthday, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.